of news in here was that increase in wages, which you notice happened roughly over the last 4 years, which is also around the same period that Oregon started increasing our minimum wage. So my question is, can you sort out the different factors that may be spurring that wage growth?
Yes, Representative Marsh, I think so. In terms of minimum wage, it is helping the wage growth, but at a big aggregate number like this, it's hard to see just because minimum wage workers are a small part of the aggregate economy, particularly when we're talking about average wages, because the big high wages really, overwhelm the picture. But that's part of it in here. But a lot more of it has to do with just the scarcity of labor making it paid more. It's just so hard to find workers. We hear that in almost every industry in Oregon, and so employers are having to dig deeper down into the pile of resumes, and they're having to pay more just to bring folks in, because we're seeing this really across industries, which is positive. And it's particularly positive for our low and middle income households. Low and middle income households are seeing really impressive income gains in Oregon, particularly relative to other states, where we've seen our median household income now finally catch up to the U.S. For the median household, largely because of wages. Because when we're looking at the lower end of the income spectrum, these households don't have a lot of investment income or other kinds of income other than their wages and potentially some transfer payments. But the wages are very, very important, and so this is helping. And we're also seeing wage growth across our regions as well as across our industries. And so that as well is very encouraging. As long as this expansion continues, and hopefully those improvements will continue to deepen.
Great. Thank you.
Representative